This is National 9 News with Brian Naylor.
The 4 children in the Hawthorn kindergarten siege released, but suffering severe petrol burns. 4 seriously hurt as a school bus overturns outside Eltham College. And in Canberra, drama as Peacock rolls hard and Sinclair gets rolled. An amazing day of turmoil in federal politics. Andrew Peacock back as leader of the opposition after steamrolling John Howard. And the Nationals dumped their long-time leader Ian Sinclair. Laurie Oakes begins this report on Canberra's Day of the Long Knives.
It was just before midnight when Andrew Peacock announced officially that he'd decided to launch a leadership challenge.
Well, all I have to say to you is that there will be a matter of leadership raised at the party meeting tomorrow.
At 8:30 p.m, he'd gone to John Howard's office, accompanied by Senate Liberal leader Fred Chaney and Deputy Senate leader Austin Lewis. The trio told Mr Howard he'd lost the confidence of Liberal MPs. With his hard core of shadow ministry supporters looking on anxiously from the back of the room, the embattled leader called a defiant news conference.
I will win any spill motion. I will not, of course, be resigning.
Heightening the late-night drama, word spread that National Party leader Ian Sinclair, the tough survivor of federal politics, also faced a challenge. Mr Howard was still claiming to have the numbers when he arrived at Parliament House this morning.
I am very confident indeed.
But as Liberal MPs emerged from their party meeting, that confidence proved to have been misplaced.
The result of the ballot was John Howard 27, Andrew Peacock 44.
Senator Chaney was elected Deputy Opposition Leader. And when the meeting of National MPs broke up, it was revealed there'd been a clean sweep of the coalition leadership.
Charles Blunt is the new leader of the National Party.
The coup against Mr Howard was well planned and smoothly executed. The plotting had been going on for weeks, but the row over Ian McPhee's loss of pre-selection provided the catalyst, and when Senator Chaney switched sides at the weekend, it was decisive. Transformed from rooster to feather duster, Mr Howard was under no illusions about why it had happened.
On the charisma, popularity side of things, I wasn't as strong as I was on the substance, direction side of things.
He admitted he was disappointed and said he would have won the next election, but he called on his supporters to rally behind the new leadership.
I'm not about to become a wrecker or a leaker. It's not my nature.
When the victor met the media, there was no false modesty. A recycled leader, he previously held the job from 1983 until Mr Howard toppled him in 1985, Mr Peacock compared himself with his predecessor in the seat of Kooyong, Sir Robert Menzies,
who himself resigned the leadership and, of course, became the most resilient and longest-serving Prime Minister in the history of this country.
On a more elevated plane, he pointed out that Christ had gained strength from a period in the wilderness.
And so have I.
Asked if he felt sorry for Mr Howard, there was even a John Wayne touch.
But I also had to do what I had to do.
The new opposition leader took the first step towards healing divisions in the Liberal Party by promising a return to a bipartisan approach on immigration.
You will see in the policies that I elaborate a clear espousal of a non-discriminatory immigration program.
And aware of speculation that the Prime Minister could consider a snap poll to capitalise on the coalition's leadership upheaval, Mr Peacock issued a challenge.
And if the government is to call an early election, we will relish it.
But Mr Hawke made it clear to a Labor caucus meeting an early election was not part of his planning. Laurie Oakes, Canberra.
38-year-old Charles Blunt is only the 8th leader of the National Party in its 69-year history, and like Andrew Peacock, he came into Parliament clearly marked for high things. But his first real chance for leadership only came last night as word of the imminent Liberal Party coup swept Parliament House. 10 National Party MPs, increasingly frustrated with Ian Sinclair's inflexible style of leadership, approached Mr Blunt and urged him to challenge.
And as a result of those conversations, a number of us went to see Ian Sinclair late in the evening, and the decision was taken at that time.
This morning, it took the party just under 2 hours to decide, and in the end, Mr Blunt won easily.
Although the National Party today elected a new leader, it doesn't represent a change in direction or a change in philosophy.
But he's holding out an olive branch to Ian Sinclair.
Ian has considerable experience and considerable talent, and I would hope that he would be prepared to make that experience and talents available.
As the congratulations began to arrive for Andrew Peacock, Mrs Rosemary Sinclair began to clear out her husband's office. And after serving on every coalition front bench since Sir Robert Menzies, Mr Sinclair says he's not interested in starting again.
Oh, I don't think it'd be appropriate for me to be on the front bench under the present leadership at this time.
But he will stay on as member for New England, although he pointedly refuses to pledge support for his new leader.
I pledge my support to the National Party. The National Party has my 100% endorsement, and I wish it and the members and senators of the party well.
A number of Nationals take that as a very clear sign that given half a chance, Ian Sinclair would be quite prepared to challenge for his old job back again. And more than one National isn't too happy about Mr Blunt taking the top job.
Blunt isn't the man I would have picked myself. He's got a big job ahead of him.
But Sir Joe does believe a change was necessary. Peter Harvey, Kemp.
The Victorian Liberal administration has denied its push for new candidates, and the weekend pre-selection turmoil caused today's leadership challenge. But members of the Liberal Party are already considering removing party president Michael Kroger. Simon Clark reports.
The eager young party president Michael Kroger pushed hard for the internal reforms that led to the weekend's pre-selection bloodbath. Many in the party believe that upheaval was the catalyst for Andrew Peacock's challenge, but Mr Kroger denied that strongly today.
Of Andrew Peacock at his press conference this morning and other members, they make it fairly clear that the things are unrelated. The federal members make these decisions independent of anything that's happened here.
Dr David Kemp, the Kroger ally who defeated Ian McPhee on Saturday, also denies his win precipitated the leadership move. But Mr Kroger may himself now face a challenge from within the party at the next Liberal State Council meeting in July from sections angry about his desperate push for change. Mr Kroger says he's not worried by that, and he's sticking by his prediction that his close friend Peter Costello, another winner at the weekend, will lead the Liberal Party.
But no, he won't be the next Liberal Prime Minister. That would be... Well, there's a bit of a queue now. You've got Andrew Peacock, there's a number of other extremely good people.
Mr Peacock's close friend, State Leader Jeff Kennett, was sure his mate would calm the Victorian Party.
I think you'll find that his leadership will heal a lot of the perceived rifts that may exist at the moment.
For Premier Cain, the turmoil within the coalition was a cause for joking at the expense of both the federal and state Liberals.
Those two men struggling over that leadership prize is like two totally bald men fighting over a comb. You failed twice, and you can't even decide down here which failure you'll replace this double failure with.
Simon Clark, National 9 News.